My son sacrificed his
Dwayne
life
Johnson,
to save
who
me.
will bring DC hero Black Adam to life in his next film, says one of his signature World Wrestling Entertainment moves could find its way into the movie. Black Adam star Dwayne Johnson teases that one of his iconic World Wrestling Entertainment moves could show up in the superhero film. Johnson was in talks to play Black Adam in the DC Extended Universe as early as 2014, originally attached to the Shazam film starring Zachary Levi, given then character's comics history. However, Shazam remained a solo origin story, with producers deciding to give Johnson's Black Adam his own film in 2017. Since then, the COVID-19 pandemic and rewrites delayed the production, but viewers will finally be able to see Johnson as the anti-hero character this month. Directed by John Collatsura, Black Adam is also set to star Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, Aldous Hodges Hawkman, Sarah Shahi as Adriana Thomas, and Noah Centineo as Adam Smasher, among others. Written by Adam Steichel, Rory Haynes, and Sohrab Noshrevani, the film will follow the titular hero Teth Adams' origin story, once he is set free from a 5,000-year imprisonment and moves to seek justice in the modern world. With the same superpowers as Shazam attached to a morally gray protagonist, Black Adam is expected to shake up the DCU, with Johnson teasing a huge power hierarchy shift. In a conversation with Fandango All Access, Johnson also teased that at least one of his trademark moves will be present in Black Adam. Specifically, he mentioned that a World Wrestling Entertainment staple that's since become a signature of his acting career could make a comeback. Johnson said, "There might be the people's eyebrow. Slightly. How WWE launched Dwayne Johnson to movie stardom?" One of the most successful wrestlers turned actors, Johnson went from a college career in football to World Wrestling Entertainment, following in his father's and grandfather's footsteps. As a professional wrestler, his most famous ring name was The Rock, and he became so popular that he became known as the People's Champion. Johnson's move into acting may have been surprising, but he was prepared. In addition to performance skills, wrestling conditioned Johnson for stunt work, physical training, and action sequences, as he has mostly retained a toned-down version of his WWE persona for many of his roles, such as that of Luke Hobbs in the Fast and Furious franchise. Johnson has retained his signature move, the People's Eyebrow, too, bringing it out in certain roles to the delight of audiences. Johnson has gone on to star in an extensive slate of films, including Jungle Cruise, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, San Andreas, Moana, a few installments in the Fast and Furious franchise, and Red Notice. His start in WWE provided a built-in fan base, which has only grown since he has become one of modern Hollywood's most recognizable stars. Crucially, as theater attendance has started to dwindle, Johnson has the ability to fill theaters and garner strong box office draws. This trait is still going strong according to recent box office projections, showing that Black Adam could more than double Shazam's numbers, which will be a major perk for DC when Black Adam is released. Black Adam trailer controversy highlights DC's Justice League challenge. The release and re-edit of a recent Black Adam trailer have caused some controversy, highlighting DC's difficult Justice League position. Some controversy has surrounded a recent Black Adam trailer, which only highlights DC's Justice League challenge. In recent years, the DCU has had an identity crisis, with the franchise lacking a consistent direction. With the fanbase split and the future of the DCEU uncertain, DC is in a difficult position, and the Black Adam controversy proves it worse. From its debut, Zack Snyder was meant to helm the DCEU after it was tied to his movie Man of Steel. His next film, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, was received poorly by critics and general audiences, causing DC to want to take a different direction. DC brought on Joss Whedon to finish Justice League after Zack Snyder left due to personal reasons, but instead of completing Snyder's vision, Whedon took a wildly different course. Justice League went through extensive reshoots and severe cuts, with Joss Whedon's Justice League being released in 2017 to even worse reception than Batman vs Superman. After an extensive fan campaign, DC allowed Snyder to complete his vision, releasing Zack Snyder's Justice League, a 4-hour-long director's cut, in 2021, which audiences and critics saw as a great improvement. However, Whedon's version of Justice League is currently considered canon to the DCU, and with a continuing movement to restore the Snyderverse, DC has some major choices to make in the near future. Black Adam is the next film in the DCU, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the titular villain turned hero. The film has caused controversy because Warner Bros. Has removed footage of Joss Whedon's Justice League from a Black Adam trailer that highlighted the biggest moments from the DCU. The shot in question was of Steppenwolf swinging his weapon into the ground, with Darkseid being the one to do this in the Snyder Cut. Although The Rock released a corrected version on Twitter, the updated trailer simply removes the shot rather than replacing it with the Zack Snyder's Justice League version. This choice doubles down on the fact that the Snyderverse isn't canon to the DCU, causing many to wonder how DC will clean up the mess they've created.